Today I'm showing you guys the new best controller settings here in Modern Warfare 2. These settings right here will help you guys with your aim, help you guys improve your gameplay, and overall just make you a better player here in Modern Warfare 2. This is also going to be my personal preference settings when it does come to my controller. If you guys do end up enjoying today's settings video, you're going to see more stuff like this just to know how I am the type of player when it comes to Modern Warfare 2. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. I want you guys to comment down below what's your sensitivity here in Modern Warfare 2. Let's check out these new controller settings. So obviously my input is going to be controller. Just give you guys a disclaimer, I have a scuff controller. I have two paddles on the back. On my left paddle I do use that to melee, and on the right paddle I do use that to jump. You obviously don't need a scuff controller to be a good Modern Warfare 2 player or just a good Call of Duty player in general, but it definitely does have its bonuses to it if you are willing to pay that price. For my edit button layout, it's going to be tactical flip. That's going to be the button layout preset. Tactical flip just basically flips, allows you to slide with R3 and melee with circle. I personally did use this back a couple years ago because I had a regular PS4 controller, but once you get to the scuff you obviously don't need it, but I felt more comfortable sliding with R3, so I definitely do have that on. I have flip on, which is going to be you shooting with R1 and aim down sight with L1. This is my personal preference. Let's see, if you have a regular controller, R1 and L1 just triggers faster than L2 because you have to like push L2 and R2 further down. R1 and L1 are just like an instant click, so that definitely is a bonus when you definitely do use this game. You have on the same controller settings for Warzone and DMZ as well. I didn't touch none of these custom layouts because obviously, like I said, I have a scuff controller, so I could just map that out on my own. For the bumper ping, that's off. I'm pretty sure that's default. For the stick layout, that's also default. For the vibration, you want to make sure that is off. You don't want to have anything that messes up your aim or makes your hands just feel weird. Of course, if you're used to it, you can obviously use it. Me personally, I'm not used to it, so I'm definitely not going to use it. I definitely did take that off. For my sensitivity for the vertical and horizontal is going to be 7. This is what I prefer to use. This is what I'm most comfortable with. It allows me to snap on players, turn on people, and just overall have my aim very steady to the point where it's very comfortable for me. My ADS sensitivity multiplier is going to be on 1. That's also default. For sensitivity multipliers as well, this is all going to be on 1. In other words, so default. Same thing for the vertical aim access. They're all on standard. For the aim down sight behavior, we want to make sure that's on hold. We have for the chain zoom shared input, it's on sprint / tactical / focus. That's also default. Automatic tag sprint, obviously this is personal preference. Me personally, I prefer automatic tag sprint because it definitely does save your controller's lifespan. So just doing it automatically overall, just my personal opinion, makes me a better player because I don't have to worry about it at all. For the equipment behavior, we have that on hold. For the weapon mount activation, that's ADS plus melee, that's also default. Interact / reload behavior, for multiplayer you're going to have this on tap to reload. Obviously if you are playing Warzone, you're going to have it on prioritize interact, but for multiplayer you want to make sure it's tap to reload because that's what square is mainly for. And for the armor plate behavior, that's also apply all, that's default. That's going to be it for the controller tab. Now for the advanced tab, obviously you want to make sure your target aim assist is on. Aim assist type is going to be default. I haven't used any of these other ones like precision, focusing, or black ops. Honestly, I just don't see a purpose in using them. I used to mess with them in Cold War, but this year I left it on default. For third person ADS correction type, that's assist, that's just default as well. But here's what you want to change. You want to change the aim response curve type to dynamic. I tell you every time, if you don't use dynamic, you have to use it. It basically aims for you, especially if you're already a good player. This is you literally have the max aim assist setting right here with this dynamic response curve type. I'm telling you right now, you're missing out if you don't use this. For the ADS sensitivity, it's going to be on 1. That's on default. ADS sensitivity transition time, make sure that's on instant. For the custom sensitivity per zoom, that's off. For the input dead zone, that's based on how much stick drift you have on your controller. As of recent, I did raise it up because I have extreme bad stick drift in my left stick. I'm pretty sure if you guys see my videos, you see like the tunes going crazy and just doing what it does best. But this is going to be my dead zone on my controller. For the controller orientation, that's going to be on up. Pretty sure that's default. And for the gyro settings here, these are all going to be on default as well. I didn't touch not one single one of these things because I definitely do not know what they do. So whenever they got added to the game, I just left them as is. There's a lot of gyro different settings. Left them all on default. I didn't touch a thing. We have the auto move forward, that's going to be off. Tactical sprint behavior is going to be double tap. Ground mantle, that's on, of course. These are all just default settings that you guys will definitely have as well. I definitely didn't change none of these at all. Will have the same settings whether you are on console or PC. All going to be the exact same. So it's going to be my controller settings here in Modern Warfare 2. I want you guys to comment down below your sensitivity course, I got you out to the gameplay to show you that these settings actually do work and just be going absolutely off. If you guys do not enjoy today's video, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, so we can do some showdown here, but just run around and just go crazy, honestly. I want to give you guys a little gameplay after the fact of showing my controller settings, my infamous controller settings. There was only one kill on that flag and he was capping it that fast. How is that even possible? But it's officially September and we are very close to Modern Warfare 3. Why is he capping that so fast? He's by himself. But yeah, we're officially close to Modern Warfare 3. We have 1 month until the beta. It is a next month. I haven't even pre-ordered the game yet, but you know, I have 100% intentions on doing that. But I can't wait for that. And I could wait, because honestly, I think this year I'm not hyping myself up too much. Pretty sure once I see gameplay, I'll be like, it'll be a different story. As of right now, I'm not hyping myself up too much. Keeping it calm and cordial. Do I have quick fix? I don't think I do. Yeah, as of right now, it's been, you know, from what we hear, it seems good. But I realized that I thought this game was gonna be good, to be honest. So, like, the way I got let down this year hurt. Like, hurt. And Infinity War just, I used to think, oh fuck. I used to think Sledgehammer was the worst, like, company. Oh my god. Snipers down. Infinity War proved a whole nother, like, they proved that's just not true. Infinity War can't do shit right, man. It's actually sad. Like, I knew since the beta of this game wasn't even gonna be good. It's we got another slow COD. That's just a problem. Like I said, a slow COD. Like, what are these kids doing? We just had a slow COD. It's just, and it attends to the maps. If you have shit maps, you're gonna have a shit flowing game. Like, there's no way to avoid that. Shit maps equals shit game. Like, yeah, Vanguard wasn't the best Call of Duty of all time, but Vanguard's pacing was just literally unmatched. To the point where it's like, okay, you can't even tell this is really like that bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get on here, you play this, and it's like, yo, dog. When you play, you like, you go, yo, why is it so slow? Like, no Call of Duty game should be this slow. Plus the CeeLo up, and it's just where this game is at. It was, I think, pretty sure this was the best selling COD. Pretty sure this was the most successful Call of Duty game. But in terms of longevity and shit, man, fuck out of here. Longevity, this game have shit for it. And like Modern Warfare 3, really just part 2 to this. They should have done in this game. They didn't do. They put in that game. All it was and all it is. Is he behind that fucking thing? Go back there. You know, they claim it's not an expansion. It's obviously a fucking expansion. The whole world could tell us a expansion. Like, which I may say expansion. Like, we won't be mad. Like, we already see what y'all doing. It's over. It's over for all that shit. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that shit with confidence. What's this kid doing here?
Grenade out. Changing mag. Enemy is securing Bravo. Stupid ass.
Actual rat.
Switching mag.
And another thing, this game is slow, but then like the amount of penalties on this game, in terms of just like running and shit and sprinting and trying to be like, I guess, mobile in a way. Like no matter what you're doing here, you have a delay. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's like, oh great. Whether it's like trying to aim down sight, whether it's all the little things. You realize how limited you are on here.
Changing mags.
So you can try to be quick on here, it just won't work out for you. Everything you do in this game has a delay to it.
Why you acting like a op? Check your
like literally everything. So hopefully Model 3 should be fluid. I mean, most likely it's gonna be fluid. Like,
his ass dead.
that's all I need. I just need a game that's just going to where I can be confident enough in the map. Granted, I have confidence on this game, but not like Vanguard or something like that. But it's been a long game. A lot's happened during this COD cycle. My main thing, Model 3 is just the content. What's going on is making videos. That's like the most important thing I really care about. Making some videos and just going crazy with this YouTube shit, to be honest. I got shot from behind. I can't even find dude. I can't even find dude, but yeah. I think that's what I'm mainly hyped about and excited about is just the content over there.
Shit, man, I'm taking fire. Drop their ass.
Just content, use new guns, new camera grind, all that.
Changing mags.
All that stuff. People love the floor on this game now. Come on, be scared now. Don't be scared now. Don't be scared now. This one of here? Alright, not.
Securing objective Charlie. We are losing Bravo.
I want to get down there and let's call it again. This guy's licking. Nice little MGB here on Showdown. Almost said straight. Just want to show you guys that, you know, things actually do work, and these are my personal preference settings and some of the best settings in the game. Especially when it comes down to aim assist and stuff like that. So, if you guys did enjoy the video, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. This game's almost over. Okay, we're almost there.
I'm with you.
Model 3 is almost here. Let's see, we're 68 and what? Let's shoot. 68 and what? No, I gotta mute that nigga. 68 and 3 W.